This is Ctc News with Wesley Qatar, broadcasting from Sint-Eustatius, Dutch Caribbean. Sponsored by UTLNV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
We have come to the end of another week, today Friday, December 7, 2012. Good evening, I am Wesley Qatar and this is Ctc News broadcasting live out of Ctc Studios at Station Mall. In tonight's headlines, Council of State delegation tours historical Oranjestad, 6th person arrested for bicycle theft, annual bingo at Roman Catholic Clubhouse. More on these local headlines after a brief word from our sponsors.
Don't touch that dot. To advertise your business or promote events, contact us at CTC on 318-1627, 318-4664, or 318-4453. CT Creativity, where creativity stands out. In everything we do, there is a risk, and many times our eyes are caught up on the prize. But even though there are risks, there are many ways we can protect ourselves. Be wise with the choices you make. Be smart and protect your choices. Protect yourself.
Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl, you know I care, girl, 'cause it's love that we share. I will steer it in the right direction, no have no fear. Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl, you know I care, girl, 'cause I care.
Ctc News, sponsored by UTLNV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
While visiting Sint-Eustatius, Vice President of Kingdom Council of State, Martin Oosting, took the opportunity to learn more about the island's historical background by taking a walking tour through the historical center of Oranjestad. Monuments Director Walter Hellebrand was asked to guide the delegation through the town's monuments. The walk started with a visit to Sint-Eustatius Historical Museum, which provided the perfect start for the tour along the brick, stone, and shingled illustration of Statius' past. In return, Hellebrand was given a mini induction in the revised workings of the Council of State. One other person was arrested in the police's ongoing investigation into a series of stolen bicycles on the island, Chief of Police Ron Matter said in his weekly meeting with the media. This arrest is the 6th person so far. In other related police matters, police are investigating a case of joyriding, which took place when the owner of the vehicle had left it unattended with the keys left inside. Some damage was done to the front side of the vehicle. Police also carried out controls of persons working on the island to see if all their documents were in order. Only one person from Curaçao had overstayed his time on the island. The last time the police made this control, 27 persons were in violation of the law. The Roman Catholic Club of Sint-Eustatius held its 8th annual pre-Christmas bingo at the clubhouse this past Sunday evening, December 2nd. First prize winner was Ms. Subaidi Patrick, who won a Winair airline ticket. The second prize winner was Ms. Ludwina Arnaud. Other big prize winners were Marie-Therese Leifrock-Ridan, Carol Amajan, Carla Burkle, and Adelia Schmidt. On Seba is celebrating their 37th annual Seba Day with activities on Saturday and Sunday. Activities will consist of, amongst other things, an island crosswalk, fishing tournament, softball competition, and activities for the kids. Everyone is invited to come out and join in with the celebrations, which will come to an end on Sunday evening with Small Axe Band out of St. Kitts. On behalf of the entire staff here at CTC, we would like to congratulate the entire community of Sabre and visitors alike on their 37th annual Sabre Day weekend celebrations. Up next in regional news, police and medical personnel in St. Kitts Nevis upgrade forensic standards. Overseas territories leaders meet with British Prime Minister. More in regional news after a short break.
Don't touch that dot. To advertise your business or promote events, contact us at CTC on 318-1627, 318-4664 or 318-4453. CT Creativity, where creativity stands out. In everything we do, there is a risk, and many times our eyes are caught up on the prize. But even though there are risks, there are many ways we can protect ourselves. Be wise with the choices you make. Be smart and protect your choices. Protect yourself.
Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl. You know I care, girl. 'Cause it's love that we share. I will steer it in the right direction. Don't have no fear. Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl. You know I care, girl. 'Cause I care.
Thinking about building your home or business? Well, you can check us out at City Creativity. Here we can design or take your design and ideas and add our touch of creativity to architectural drawings and details which will build your future home or business. At City Creativity there are two options. Option 1, our basic prints, which includes all floor plans and details with 3D views of the exterior. Option 2, our advanced prints, which includes all floor plans, details, 3D views of the exterior and interior with realistic pictures of the entire property, giving you a direct look into your future. Give us a call at 318-1627 or 318-4664. CT Creativity, where creativity stands out.
CTC News, sponsored by Utel NV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we have reached our regional and later international segment for this evening. Law enforcement officials in St. Kitts and Nevis have been equipped with advanced techniques in forensic gathering, collection, and transmission, and have been certified to international crime scene standards after 5 days of training. 21 police officers completed the November 26th to 30th course held at the Police Training School under the directorship of Major Coleman and Regional Legal Advisor for the Caribbean in the United States Department of Justice Office of Overseas Prosecutorial Development, Assistance and Training. Coleman revealed that rule of law personnel in the Federation, namely the Attorney General, the Director of Public Prosecution, and the Commission of Police, requested assistance for the session under the Caribbean Basin Security Initiative, CBSI. He also outlined some of the topics covered. Sergeant Investigator Anita Siemens of the City of Live Oak Police Department in Texas, USA, shared 30 years of policing experiences and 20 years of facilitating as a workshop leader. She expressed satisfaction with the participants. During the workshop, a special session was held at Windsor University, which incorporated hospital administrators, doctors and nurses, and emergency medical technicians, EMTs. They explored their role in the identification and collection of forensic evidence. 158 persons attended that session and gave rave reviews with suggestions that it be replicated, expanded to 2 days, and be included in the curriculum for medical students. Siemens was moved by the level of participation. She added that the medical personnel embraced the training and appreciated the new point of view. The forensic training will result in a number of changes in the way crime scenes are investigated and processed. Richard said that the High Command is modernizing the agency and revolutionizing crime-fighting techniques. Richards also highlighted the challenges posed by crowds that gather after an incident occurs in a public area. We have to move the line. Police stay back as far as possible because it's easy for someone, even outside the boundaries, to contaminate the crime scene, and you do not want any contamination of the crime scene whatsoever, especially by bystanders. Premiers, chief ministers, and other elective representatives from Britain's overseas territories were welcomed on Wednesday to 10 Downing Street by Britain's Prime Minister David Cameron, the first time that territory leaders have held a collective meeting with a British Prime Minister. The meeting with Cameron came at the end of the second day of a joint ministerial council of the overseas territories, chaired by Mark Simmons, Britain's recently appointed Minister for the Overseas Territories. A press statement by Foreign and Commonwealth Office, FCO, on Wednesday recalled that Cameron had said in his foreword in the White Paper on the Overseas Territories that the United Kingdom's 14 overseas territories are an integral part of Britain's life and history. This government is ambitious for our territories as we are ambitious for the United Kingdom. We want to see our communities flourish in partnership with strong and sustainable local economies. We see an important opportunity to set world standard in our stewardship of the extraordinary natural environments we have inherited. Simmons added, the White Paper sets out a very positive vision for the overseas territories. This first meeting of the Joint Ministerial Council has helped us identify an ambitious list of priority areas for action, such as encouraging economic growth, protecting the environment, and making government work better. We will work closely with the territories in the coming year to achieve what we have together set out to do. Many of my ministerial colleagues from across government took part in the council this week, demonstrating that the UK government as a whole is committed to supporting the territories. A joint communiqué was also issued on Wednesday that sets out priority issues and a comprehensive action plan for joint work in the coming year. In international news, marijuana goes legal in Washington state amid mixed messages. Washington state made history on Thursday as the first in the nation to legalize marijuana for adult recreational use, an occasion celebrated by dozens of users near Seattle's famed Space Needle and blaring reggae music and a haze of pot smoke. The pre-dawn public gathering defied a key provision of the state's landmark marijuana law, which allows possessions of small amounts of marijuana but forbids users from lighting up outside the privacy of their homes. The gathering also underscored mixed law enforcement messages about the statute. Hours earlier, Seattle's city attorney issued a stern warning that public pot puffing would not be tolerated, and violators faced citations with $100 fines. But the prosecutor's admonition was contradicted by Seattle Police Department's own instructions to officers to limit their enforcement actions to warnings, at least for now. The new law, passed by voters last month in a move that could set the state up for a showdown with the federal government, removes criminal sanctions for anyone 21 or older possessing 1 ounce or 28.5 grams or less of pot for personal use. Colorado voters also chose to legalize pot for personal recreational use, but that measure is not due to come into effect until next month. Both states are among 18 that have already removed criminal sanctions for medical use of marijuana. The Washington law legalizes possession of up to 16 ounces or 0.45 kilograms of solid cannabis-infused goods like brownies or cookies, and up to 75 ounces or 2.4 kilograms of weed in liquid form. The new law ultimately will permit cannabis to be legally sold and taxed as state-licensed stores in a system to be modeled after those in many states for alcohol sales. The State Liquor Control Board, along with agriculture and public health officials, have until next December to set up such a system. But for now, it remains a crime to sell, cultivate, or even share one's own stash, even though the law allows individuals to purchase a limited amount for personal possession. Little, if any, of the law's fine points seem to matter to the mellow and largely middle-aged gathering of about 100 people near the foot of the Space Needle as the statute took effect at midnight. Prosecutors in several counties said last month they were dismissing scores of misdemeanor marijuana possession cases in advance of the new law. But whether public or private, cannabis use violates federal law, which classifies marijuana as illegal narcotic. U.S. Attorney Jenny Durkan in Seattle reiterated on Wednesday the U.S. Justice Department position that growing, selling, or possessing any amount of marijuana remained a federal crime, regardless of any changes in state law. Up next, your 3-day weather forecast for the islands of Statia, Saba, and St. Martin. More on weekend weather conditions after we return from a short break.
Don't touch that dot. To advertise your business or promote events, contact us at CTC on 318-1627, 318-4664, or 318-4453. CT Creativity, where creativity stands out. In everything we do, there is a risk, and many times our eyes are caught up on the prize. But even though there are risks, there are many ways we can protect ourselves. Be wise with the choices you make. Be smart and protect your choices. Protect yourself.
Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl. You know I care, girl, 'cause it's love that we share. I will steer it in the right direction, no have no fear. Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl. You know I care, girl, 'cause I care.
Thinking about building your home or business? Well, you can check us out at City Creativity. Here we can design or take your design and ideas and add our touch of creativity to architectural drawings and details which will build your future home or business. At City Creativity there are two options. Option 1, our basic prints, which includes all floor plans and details with 3D views of the exterior. Option 2, our advanced prints, which includes all floor plans, details, 3D views of the exterior and interior with realistic pictures of the entire property, giving you a direct look into your future. Give us a call at 318-1627 or 318-4664. City Creativity, where creativity stands out.
Ctc News, sponsored by Utel NV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
And now for our 3-day weather forecast for the islands Statia, Saba, and St. Martin. We will begin with Statia and Saba. Tonight, Friday, December 7th, we'll have scattered showers with a temperature of 84 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with winds east-northeast at 17 miles per hour. Tomorrow, Saturday, December 8th, scattered showers with a temperature of 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with winds east at 18 miles per hour. On Sunday, December 9th, AM showers with a temperature of 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with winds east at 18 miles per hour. We now move to St. Martin. Tonight, Friday, December 7th, scattered showers with a temperature of 84 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with winds east at 11 miles per hour. Tomorrow, Saturday, December 8th, scattered showers with a temperature of 84 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with winds east at 14 miles per hour. Finally, on Sunday, December 9th, AM showers with a temperature of 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 60% chances of rain with winds east at 12 miles per hour. That was your 3-day weather forecast for the islands of Statia, Saba, and St. Martin. And now for a public notice. On December 13, 2012, First ever snow on Statia. Christmas is a time for giving, sharing, and caring. Come and witness Statia in the snow. DNR Enterprises NV, your local company, is giving back to the community of St. Eustatius. Prizes will be given out to young and old. Just put your name in a box and win prizes. Starting at 7 p.m. at the stage in town across from Charlie's Place. Live will be DJ Sense, Alicia Ridan, Bethel Methodist Junior Choir, Angels of Praise, Kili Kili Band, and much, much more. Be there and witness Statia in the snow. That's December 13th on the stage across from Charlie's Place. Thanks once again for tuning in. This has been another edition of Ctc News. Those of you going out this weekend, drive carefully and be safe. And those of you staying in, remember to stay tuned to your local television station, Ctc TV or Ctc Radio 101.9 FM for great tunes. We will be back on Monday, but until then, do have a good one.